stories have touched the tri-state the way the 2008 murder of 3-year-old Kalab Lay has. But sometimes, even in death, there's life. Fox 7's Mike Chesney and photographer Brian Sissel report.
Evans 191.
Yes, I need an ambulance.
Stay on the line, do not hang up.
She actually got admitted to the hospital for a fever.
He's not breathing right now?
No, his lips are purple and he's not doing nothing.
We got a phone call at 8 o'clock in the morning at the hospital.
What is he doing right now? Tell me everything.
We waited on someone to come out and tell us how she was doing.
Do they have teeth?
Yeah, they have teeth.
To bite people?
This is Abigail. Abigail might not be alive today if Kalab Lay had not died.
That one's sleeping and that one is looking at a tree.
It's thanks to him she can do things like visit the Cincinnati Zoo. Her mother Chastity says when Kalab was murdered, Abigail was 15 months old.
She was in the hospital every month for at least a week in the last couple months of before her transplant.
She was very sick.
We couldn't get weight on her at all, so they called her basically a failure to thrive baby.
And fading fast.
She was very close to, I think, a couple more months than we probably wouldn't have had her.
Abigail was battling major liver problems. Only a transplant would save her. Kalab was still alive when Abigail initially went into the Cincinnati Children's Hospital with a high fever. A few days later, on March 31st, 2008, Kalab was taken to St. Mary's Medical Center. His dad, Terry Lay, and mom, Amanda Brooks, had severely beaten his twin sister Kayla and him. Both parents are now spending decades in jail. On April 1st, Kalab died. And Abigail had the liver she so desperately needed. Doctors rushed her into surgery.
I cried the whole time. You know, you had a 15-month-old baby that I'd spent every moment with her. And it was scary to think about. But she did good.
Abigail started doing better right away. Also right away, Chastity started wondering who was her daughter's savior, who had lost his life so Abigail could have hers. She learned it was a 3-year-old boy from Indiana.
We had got on to the internet and looked up, you know, all the information.
Other pieces started falling into place, like a description of who got Kalab's liver.
In the article, it actually said a 1-year-old girl from Ohio. And that's her. That was the only one there was at that time.
That one is going in his cave.
For confidentiality reasons, Chastity's never gotten official confirmation, but all her information, age, location, date of death, on, shows there's just not another option. And that's been a difficult realization for her.
The fact of doing something like that to a kid is sad. It's horrible. And, you know, he's in a better place and he did something good. So even though he's not here.
Harder still, learning the other mother in this story, the one who helped kill her child, was also the person who gave the go-ahead to donate Kalab's organs. She's a person Chastity wants nothing to do with.
Parents, you know, I don't really want to have contact with that.
Kalab's death affected the entire community, a community now learning how his story is intertwined with Abigail's.
She's beautiful.
Elaine Slicker founded the child abuse awareness group Break the Silence in the wake of Kalab's murder.
She's just so adorable. And just to watch her run around there knowing that Kalab lives through her, amazing.
That one is going in his cave.
Sergeant Stuart Mosby was the first on the scene the night Kalab went to the hospital. He performed CPR on the dying child. He says the tragedy was hard on the entire sheriff's office, especially the detectives who spent months investigating the case.
Be ecstatic knowing that this happens. I know all the detectives took this pretty hard, really hard. So I think they'll be very happy knowing that his liver is being used by a girl.
Does it say R?
Now 3 years old, the same age Kalab was when he died, Abigail's experiencing the world in a way Kalab never will.
Is she a girl?
A way she almost never got to.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, then. She couldn't walk at 15 months of age because of her belly, and she was so tiny. Now I can't get her to stay still. Hey, slow down. She's everywhere. She is just a thriving child.
Do they have stripes? Black and orange and white.
You wouldn't even tell that she had a transplant unless you seen her belly or I told you.
Chastity knows as Abigail continues to improve, grows older, she'll start asking some tough questions.
All I want to do is just be straightforward with her. You know, you were very sick.
Questions about her new liver.
Who had to have a transplant, and someone had to pass away for you to live.
Questions about Kalab. And for those answers, Chastity's holding on to articles from the Tri-State to show her.
She can actually read it for herself and see, you know, that he did have a hard life and that he helped her out by giving her the chance to live.
Just like Abigail gives Kalab's short life the chance to continue through her. So what seemed to end here
It looks like me.
lives on here.
She's pretty.
He's at the zoo,
What does it say, Mommy?
held in the arms of a mother who loves him,
What it is.
looking for his favorite seal.
One is lost.
In Cincinnati, Mike Chesney, Fox 7 News.
And Abigail had her annual checkup while in Cincinnati. Doctors gave her a clean bill of health. And Abigail isn't the only person Kalab donated his organs to, but none of those people have come forward yet. April is both Child Abuse Awareness Month and Organ Donation Month. To learn how you can get involved with both groups working on those topics, just head to our website, tristatehomepage.com.